all you pioneers out there, Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in Satisfactory 1.0. So the last episode, we got a lot of research done, and we got some milestones done, and I'm still in a quandary about the bauxite sitting way up there on top of that ridge. So I think today we're going to get some more research done, and we're going to get a milestone done. This milestone is going to give us drones, and I think that's part of the key to maybe getting that bauxite down and out of there. So let's start with the aeronautical engineer milestone, and I've already got some of the stuff here. So let's do this. Let me sort this out. I need these. And as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff loaded up into my inventory. So let's go ahead and get these loaded up, because we're also going to go ahead and put in a sulfur mine today. Come on. Oh, there we go. Click that. Click. All right, there's the 300. We're going to put in a sulfur mine, and basically I'm going to pretty much set it up so that I can basically just harvest the sulfur and have those go into storage containers and just let it kind of do its thing down there, because I don't know how much sulfur we are going to need, but it may be one of those things where if anything, I set up a docking station so that I can have a truck going back and forth bringing it up to here, because I think part of the bauxite process is going to need sulfur or sulfuric acid, stuff like that. So we're kind of getting up into that. Let's see, the other thing I had, I need this and this, and then we are going to have to buy some stuff. So let's go ahead and put this in. So that's that. I need to buy more of the aluminum casing, and I'm going to have to buy that radio control unit. And so I've already made sure I've got enough coupons to do that. If we go over here to parts, and this radio control right here, it needs 50, and so let's go ahead and add that to the cart. Now if we go back to parts, I also need more aluminum casing, and so let's add that to the cart. Alright, let's go to our cart and let's buy all. Up.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus FICSIT stock value.
I guess no promotions today. Alright, so let's grab this stuff and we can put that over, and we can get this milestone done, which will give us drone technology. We're not going to be able to use it yet today, but we'll have it. Alright, there we go. Let's launch.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. FICSIT had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse FICSIT property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
What? Everything's recorded? Oh my god, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble then, because I've been using that tractor as a dune buggy. Alright, so we've got that off and going, and then the next thing so we can go ahead and select our next milestone, which is going to be nuclear power. So I am making these. I have that and I have that. So the only thing that I need is that, and I can make that. I have all the parts to be able to do that. So this next milestone will be a little bit easier to, I think, bring online or to take care of. So let's go ahead and select that so that it is up and there, and I'll start kind of putting in the stuff for the milestone on that. All right, so the other thing that we wanted to do is some research projects. So let's start with the alien technology, and I've already stockpiled that. This is over here into my research box, and so I need that, and I need that, and that, and what was the other thing I needed? Well, I guess that's it. So I was going to be able to get two things done over here under the research for the alien technology. So let's get that done. Yeah, the more of these research projects that we can get done, the better off we will be. So this one is alien energy harnessing. So let's go ahead and start the research. See what that has to say. Confirm.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. FICSIT has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Somersloops safely and efficiently into FICSIT technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
Oh boy. A lot of confusion there. All right. So there is that one. And so if we come back into the alien technology, so that unlocks this tree over here where production amplifier, and I'll get those ready for the next one because I actually already have a summer sloop, and I can go get more material to make the fluctuators. But the other one we wanted to do was this one right here. So let's go ahead and start this research. Dimensional depot. Let's confirm.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Boy, I have no idea what the hell all of that means, but apparently that's, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. So let me cross these off. That's done. Our alien technology, which we have unlocked this tree, so more depot expansion 200%. So I'll be able to do that. Oh, that's going to be 3 Mercer spheres. Another 3. That's enables uploading from the inventory. So I guess this is an inventory management type of thing. So I wonder if that's a building. Let's queue. Let's bring up specials maybe. It's not there. Logistics. Organization. I don't know. Oh, right there, Dimensional Depot. All right, that takes a Mercer Spear and stuff. So, uploader is used to upload resources to a dimensional storage deposit. From here, resources can be used by the build gun and crafting stations as if they were in the Pioneer's inventory. Oh, so that basically, I think, kind of expands my inventory. All right, so let's. I've got some more stuff to do over here. I've got one under quartz, so let me go grab the stuff for the quartz tree, and we can get that done. All right, the quartz tree takes these 30 quartz of those. and 150 of these rebar. So let's go ahead and get that done. And let's come over here. We'll... All right, quartz. That's this one here, I believe. Yep. So let's go ahead and start the research. Confirm.
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. FICSIT does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
All right, you got it, Ada. No witnesses allowed. All right, so that's another one we'll be able to do at a later date. But that's kind of getting this tree, so we want to slowly get down to, I guess, this explorer. That might be kind of cool to run around in. All right, so that was the one quartz thing that I was able to get all the parts for. So now we've got Caterium, and let me go grab the stuff for it and see if we can't get more of that unlocked. We're not going to be able to get a complete tree done today, but we should be able to get quite a bit. So I need that, and then I need this one, and I need the 50 copper sheets, and I need this AI limiter and 50 reinforced plates. I still got another one to do there, but I don't have enough room in my inventory. All right, let's get that one done. Get it loaded. Get the research done on it anyway, which should give us some more stuff. I think it's this one here. Yeah, that's one of them. Let's start the research. Confirm.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So that'll reduce the amount of poles that I need to put in the ground. So that'll be good. All right. That's Mark III. We're not doing that one yet. All right, so that... Let's see which other one. All right, is it this one? Yeah, I can do this one. The AI limiter, although I already had unlocked that.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
All right, that's down through this tree here. All right, so we did the power pole, and we did the limiter. The smart splitter. That's this one down here. Go up. Ship's returning. Start. Okay.
Smart splitter unlocked. The smart splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
All right, that's good to know. Maybe that'll help with all of that spaghetti conveyor systems I got. Not sure, but we'll find out. And then I think the other one I wanted to do was this power switch, or was it? Oh, I gotta go grab more stuff. I couldn't quite grab it all. So let's go get the rest of that. And then I have a little bit on the sulfur tree. So I need these 100 steel beams, and I need these 50 AI limiters there. And then that should get the rest of that done. I've got to figure out how to use all this stuff. All right, here we go. Quartz? Is that where we're at? No. Oh, we're still under criterion. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one here. Let's start the research. Firm.
Power switch unlocked. FICSIT is proud to announce that the power switch facilitates power grid management through the application of the very latest advances in on-off switch technology. FICSIT. It's fun to have power.
Great. On-off technology. I never thought of it that way. All right, we got a power switch. And it looks like there's another one we can get over here. Let's see, what's this one? A priority power switch. Well, that ought to be interesting. So I'll have to gather that stuff up, but I think I wonder what that other thing is. I haven't unlocked it yet that I know of. So we have these here, a programmable splitter. That would probably be kind of cool. So let's see. All right, so I got sulfur. Let's go grab the stuff for sulfur. I got one that I can do. And I think, yeah, and then I'm going to have to go grab, and that's where we're going to have to go get the sulfur so that I can make more black powder. But we can at least get this one done, which takes this 25 sulfur, 100 rotors, and 50 modular frames. And these here are parts of the other ones that I can't do quite yet. So let's go ahead and get this one done under sulfur. And then we're off to go see if we can't put a sulfur mine in. All right, sulfur. I believe, which one was it? This one here, experimental power generation. Let's start that. Firm.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Okay. So compacted coal. Oh. Okay. Oh, that takes a hard drive and sulfur coal. Turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel. Okay. Not sure what these are. We've got to do these nodes first. So, all right. Well, that's what we have managed to get done to this point. So that's more stuff done. That's good. Now it's off to go see the sulfur fields. And I've already gathered up everything that I need, or at least I hope I have. So today what we're trying to do is get the sulfur mine in, get it set up. And let's see, the easiest way to get there is going to be, I guess out through here. The other thing too is there is a wrecked drone up here that when we go to lay the power in over to the sulfur, we're going to be coming right by it. If I remember correctly, looking at it, I think it requires power to get it open. Oh, look out, doggo. All right. Let me fuel up. As he gets out of the way, we can pull into the gas pump. There we go. Fueled up. There we go. All right, now to get to where we're going, we got to sneak under our conveyor system right here. And we need to go right under here. up. And over this way. So we're going to be pulling in our power from right there. We've got to go by this wrecked drone. And should be able to harvest it. We'll run our power across over to the edge over here. We'll do all of that after the fact, but it's going to come over here, and we'll just kind of creep over to the edge. Our sulfur mine is down there in that valley, actually right there by that big tree that you're looking at. So to get down to there, we have to go out this way. And we're going to kind of come over here, down through by the spitters, I believe. Now they're all down through here. I don't know if they've come back, but I had to take out those stingers. All right. So my plan is that's the sulfur mine right there. All right, so let's hop down out of here. Plan is I don't want to take these trees out if I can, so I'm going to aim it out this way. And I'm going to put the miner on right there. And then I'm going to put in 2 storage units. So let's go ahead and see how this is going to work. Let's go Q, production. I'm going to throw this miner in right, I want it facing this way, I believe. Let's hit the hologram and let's see how that looks. I'm going to shoot right out through here. I think that's perfect, actually. So let's go ahead and drop that right there. And let's go Q. I want to put 2 storage units, so that's going to be logistics. No, that's going to be organization. We're going to put that right there, I believe. Yeah, let's hit the hold button right there. I think that's pretty good, actually. Put that in right there. And let's see if we can't get another one in. Right about there someplace. I want it to get lined up. There we go. Let's put that on hold. And I think that's pretty good. Let's throw that in right there. All right. Now we want to put our Mark II conveyor belts in. And right now the idea is I am going to just load things up. I'll come down here and get full loads with the tractor. And at a worst case scenario, I will put in a tractor to bring the sulfur back over to where I'm going to need it. So, all right, so now we need to put the power in. So let's go back up. And start putting the power in. We're probably going to have to deal with those critters up there by that down drone. And I think I want to come back up through here. It shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, to string that power down through here. I suppose first thing we should do is, well, let's get past this. We'll come up here. And let's turn this around right here. Let's hop out. So we have a power pole right here. What if we... Well, we have power poles over here too. I wonder, can we put a power pole in? I hate going right through. So if we set it up right here, go ahead and put this power pole right here. Let's grab our cable. Connect into there to there. Where did our power pole? Oh, right there. All right, dang it. Rock's gonna give me a bad time, aren't you? All right, I think if we put this pole in right here, we can reach that from there to here. And I think what I want to do is put one in right here. And then I can string across over to there and then down. I think that'll work okay. That way I can drive under it. Somewhere about right here, I think. Work. Let's connect that up. Where'd you go? Where'd my other one go? All right. That's good. We'll get this pole in over here, and then we're going to have to go down there and deal with those critters. Although, I wonder... That's over there. I think what I'd like to do is put this power pole in right about here. Yeah, right here. There we go. Okay. Then go from there over to there. Good, good, good. Like that. All right, where's that big guy at? Let's see if we can take him out first. Got his attention anyway. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't take him out like I thought it would. Wow, he's a lot tougher than I... Fine. All right, we've gotten him taken care of. I was surprised because normally that rebar gun will take those guys out a little bit quicker than that. All right, let's, we're gonna have to dash down there. and go and beat the tar out of these things. Get over here. All right. Grab that and that. Okay. Now we need to put in, I think we got all kinds of stuff to grab down here. But let's take a look at, I need to run that power line. I think I want to run it right. I don't know if we can reach over to here. Let's see if we can reach right over to here. Oh, cool, we can. All right. Now, the other thing I need to do is, let's start picking up stuff here. All right. So we can start grabbing all of our loot. These beams, reinforced plates, 60 of them. Stators, I think. Yep. I don't see anything here. And let's see. Steel pipes. Hopefully I got enough room. Well, I've got the tractor up there. More reinforced plates. And more steel pipes. And I think, all right, so now the other thing that we've got to do, what's it, this one? Repairs needed. Needs 100 megawatts. Broken battery. All right, so here's what we are going to do. We're going to go from there, and we're going to connect this in there. And that should give us the ability to open this. And that's going to, crap. Let me sort this. Oh man. I better not lose out on this. Let's see. Here's what we're going to do. Garbage that limestone so that we can grab that. There we go. Yeah, we probably would have been okay, but we've got enough limestone that we're not too worried about that. I think that was everything here. We can then, so we don't need to leave that hooked up, so we can take that out now. But we still want that power line running down through here. All right, let's grab our tractor. Let's make some room. I've got room back here. Storage. Let's take these steel beams out. There we go. That gives us a little bit of room. Come over here. Ah, man, another critter. Let's take him out. I wonder what he's protecting. All right. Let's get this guy. back, come back, come back. I got him. See, a couple of swats with this takes those out. I was surprised that rebar gun didn't do better. All right, so we've got power right to there. I think if we can put one in right about here. Put a power pole in here. And let's... Okay, cool. That reaches to there. All right. And... well, we're going to have to get over to the edge. You know what? So let's put another one in. Oh, maybe it'll reach. Put a power pole in right here. Right on the edge. Yeah, that should make it. Because there's our... yeah, you know what? If we put one in right here... oh, you know what? I might be just a little too far. Put that right there. Actually, you know what? We're going to split the difference. We're just going to make sure, because I want this one right on the very edge. So let's go ahead and put this one right here. Then run our power from there over to there. And if we put this one right on the edge right here. And I think trying to figure out, so I could put one in right here, one in right there. We'll go from, oh, I didn't want to go through. All right, let's do it like this. Yeah, I was going to put this one in right here. All right, now let's go ahead and do this. Hook that into there. And then we'll hook that into right there. All right, let's drive around. And see if we can connect these down below. And hopefully we're close enough to that one that I put down lower on the edge there that that will allow us to... oh, you know what? I was trying to figure out what he was protecting here. If there was something up here. Or if he was just here being annoying. I don't see anything. Usually those animals are around protecting something. The other thing too is I don't think I've been up and into this valley. Run up here and see what's up here. Oh, I know where this goes. This comes back around and you go down through there, over there, and that comes back down into the coal fields down there. So I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot back up and in there at this point. So let's grab the tractor and let's see if we can get down here and get this sulfur started mining. Then I can grab a bunch of sulfur and take it back. Ooh, 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 ooh. That might not have been good. We would have been fine, other than the fact that if I would have tipped the tractor over, then I would have had to deal with that thing right there. All right. Let's just park the tractor right over here. All right. Now, I wonder, I'm going to have to put, there's a blue slug out there. Why don't we grab that blue slug while we're at it? Okay. So we have that right there. I wonder, let's try it. Not, then we'll have to figure something else out. But if we put a, where's our connection? Put a power pole right over here. I think I like it right here. Where's my connector on that miner? I suppose it's on the other side. Oh, there it is. It's right on the top right there. Let's see if we can bring this down over here. I think we can connect back into there. I think that'll look all right. All right. Let's cross our fingers. Yeah, I think that's just a little too far. But it looks like I put a hole right. Put one right there. Yeah, let's oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. All right, so can we connect in? There we go. Connect you over to there. All right, love it when a plan starts coming into place here. And let's do that. And that should start mining the sulfur. And there it goes. Okay. So we're going to let that just stack up into these two storage bins. And then I can take some back and I can start getting things ready for the next set of research items. Cool deal. All right, and we are just about to the end of our video for the day. So that, I think we got quite a bit accomplished. We got more research done. We did get a milestone done, and we're going to be able to get another milestone done. I've got a sulfur mine into place, and so now hopefully I'll be able to start utilizing this sulfur, and that's going to help at some point somehow with getting the bauxite down to here. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is just coming up here and getting a truckload of sulfur as I need it, and then bring it back, I really don't know how much I'm going to need because it's going to use it for black powder and a few other things. So we'll just see how that works out. Okay, well, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, all you pioneers out there, keep those efficient production lines going so Ada will remain happy. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.